This will be a tutorial of how to use everything that's under the content bucket. So let's go first, click on the caret. Let's open up content planning first. When you go to content planning, the things that will be in here is first, campaigns. As you plan your launch campaigns, ad campaigns, webinar campaigns, all of those things are considered campaigns. And what you would want to do is, the reason that I have this on this page is as you're planning out content, your content should be helpful and relevant to the specific campaign. Content planning isn't just social media content, by the way. It's all the content for all of your various marketing channels, which would include social media, email, blogs, podcasts, all of those things. The next section below the campaigns are content ideas. This is where you brain dump ideas that you have as you go. You'll be able to see a little blurb of it if you want to. There's different views here, so you can see an idea status. So you have something that's an idea. Maybe you already started drafting what you might want to say with this idea. Maybe it's ready for you to film or review. Maybe it's ready to be scheduled, which means it's no longer an idea, it's official. This section is for things that you have marked as something that you want to repurpose. And then you can mark when you've actually repurposed it. And then here are all your repurpose ideas, the status of those. So for ideas, if you wanted to add a new idea, you would just click on where it says new. Put your idea information, what platform you want that idea to go on. You can do as many as you want. The status is you haven't started. And then you can connect it to any of this other information that you want. Right now, it's marked as an idea. If you know that the idea is going to be something for LinkedIn and it's going to be maybe a carousel, then it's something like a feed post. Then you can click on something like that. And then now you have a template in here ready to go. But maybe you're not ready to do it right now. So click out of it. That idea is now sitting in your idea bucket and ready to go. The next section is for you to identify your content pillars. So put your content pillars here. The next section is for your buyer's journey. So your awareness stage, consideration stage, decision stage, transformation stage, advocacy stage. This is just so you have a quick view of your buyer's journey, because again, when you're creating content, you should be creating content with this in mind. And so I wanted this to all be on one page. So you would just come in here and type, list out, and you can do, pain point. Oh, and if you want to do like multiple lines and you hold shift and hit return. Pain point, it's like Excel. Pain point, shift return, okay? Same thing with all these other fields. The reason that these ones have the line through is because you're not continuing to support them if they're not customers yet. So you can't start the continue support ideas until you get to at least the transformation stage, because they will have already worked with you and now they're transforming in ways that you can advocate for them or help them advocate. You can't plan that until you get to the advocacy stage. That's why those things are blank. Okay. As you scroll down to the left, you can select what your schedule is going to be, so that if you have a social media manager or you have someone who's telling you when the things need to be posted, or even you're working with a VA or someone that's helping you, then you can have your schedule, or it's just for your own reference to make sure that you're keeping up with what you need to do every single week. If you just click in here, you can update your schedule, okay? You can just say like what time slots you post. So, and then select the days of the week that you post. Very easy to change these things. You can make hashtag banks. Okay, so, and it's relevant to your Facebook account. So it's all your information for your social account. Okay, anyway, that's that side. Content creation, this is where you plan your content. So if you were to look at these filters, it's just organizing everything by the publishing date. And the only rules is that the status is not an idea and the status is not that it's already been published. This is just content that you need to plan and get scheduled until it's been published. So you'll see testing a new idea. That idea that I put goes with all your content, but it is just an idea. So for this one, I would change this status to idea, and it will remove that if you don't want to see your ideas. You only want to see the things that you're definitely sure you want to plan out. This is where you plan out all your content. When you come in here, you see this little thing that says open. If yours doesn't say open, like there's no extra ones, just go down to where it says new, and now you'll have a new one. And then you click on open. Oops, you click on open. And this will pop out all those different templates, and you're just planning the content for whichever type of content piece you need. So is it your newsletter? Then click newsletter. Is it a YouTube video email? I don't know why I have such a very specific one. This could just be email. Is this a blog post, a Pinterest pin, podcast? Let's click on this email one and see what this email has. It's so funny that I have YouTube video email. Hilarious. Just use this as email. And then I'll let that pull up because it's being slow. Okay. And then subject line, preview text, header, body, whatever your button links need to say, and then whatever your signature is going to say. Boom, email. And now you have an email, and then all you would do is just fill out all these things. You can fill it out while it's open here at the top, or you can fill it out on the table. So that's how you use that. Here's your hashtag bank. So you would just put in your hashtags, your content topic, like your content pillar, which platform the hashtags are relevant for, and just put your hashtags. Whatever you're doing. Okay. That's it. That's how you use this particular page. I'm going to go to the next thing that's in content, which is content management. So now we did planning. Here's management. When you get to management, all of your content platforms are here. If you don't use them, then you can delete them. Like if you don't have a blog, if you're never going to use Pinterest or Facebook or whatever, you can delete these. But right now it just exists like this. You can go and easily delete them from the list format. So this is the same thing. It's all the platforms, but this one shows it to you in a cute way, which is how I wanted you to see it. This shows it to you in a list format, which is probably easier for the eye. And then you need to fill out the stuff. So as you click on all of them, so click on them. So this is Instagram. If you open Instagram, I like to see mine bigger, so I open mine in a full page, which you can do up here. You don't have to see it off to the side. I hate it off to the side. I open mine in a full page. Now you can put your bio and your highlights, like what you want to do in there. Any content ideas that's relevant to the platform Instagram. So you just want to grab Instagram. It'll just show you what content ideas you have just for Instagram. All I did was click on the filter. You can see filters by clicking on that. Over here, I've given you Chat GPT prompts to help write an Instagram caption or to make an Instagram carousel. And then the actual content that you've planned specific for Instagram, if you click on filter, platform is Instagram already for you. If it's not, just fix it. But yeah, every single one of these content platforms, I'm going to go back. If you can go back, it takes you back just one. All of these look like that. So if you go to YouTube, YouTube is very specific to YouTube with content prompts. TikTok is just specific to TikTok and how your TikTok would look. This is dope. So this is going to be a favorite place. Down here are your weekly to-do, monthly to-do, quarterly to-do. Think about this section like this. Every single week for content creation, I have to, or managing my content, I have to post a podcast episode every Wednesday. Mondays is supposed to be my YouTube video days. That would be every Monday. I have a weekly to-do for that, which means I probably have to write a blog post every week and an email. I need those things to go on my weekly to-do list so I remember to do them. Whatever yours is, every month I need to check my analytics from the previous month. Every quarter, I need to probably update my hashtags, make sure that they're still relevant. Every quarter, every launch, I might need to update my bios. This is where you put that information. To the right here, you have a place for analytics. So this is all your social media. It's going to be scrolling for a while because it's just all the different possibilities, right? Followers, subscribers, accounts reached, impressions, likes, saves, shares, comments, profile visits or views, link clicks, engagement rate, open rate, click-through rate. You're just doing this for your marketing channels. Select the month, the year, the marketing channel. I just have a bunch in here right now. You can just make your own. And you're just putting your data. You can also document your best performing content of the month, the year, and the quarter. In order to do that, you would just click on this one so you can see it. So best performing content of the month. Move myself over here for a little bit. This is going to open up your table with best performing content. And then you can say, you can give it the title, what platform it was on. And you want to document this every single time. So if this is the month of November, for whichever platform, you want to go ahead and document what was the best performing content. The filter right now is best performing content, and then you select the date range. So you would put the date range that you want to put all your best performing content. It would be like November's date range, and then you would put all your content, and it only shows you that one. So this is really, really cool. Okay, that's just that particular filter. I'm going to get out of here. All of your best performing content will be here, and you can document those. And there's a place for any of your content that you're creating. There's a place to check whether or not this ended up being a best performing piece of content for that month. And then they'll all pop up here automatically. And then you can filter it at any point. Isn't that really cool? And then down here, of course, because it's content management, you can see all the content that you planned and the dates that you have them planned for. Okay. Next thing under content is social media management, because that's a whole beast. So it's just the social platforms. The filter is on for you. Oops. Don't know why that was so dramatic. The filter is on. Why is it doing that? I don't know why it's being weird. Don't be weird. My mouse is doing something. There we go. Filter. I don't know why it's doing that, but the filter's right here. The filter's just on social media only. Your social media list, you can see these are your growth goals for your account. So maybe your growth goal is to have 10,000 followers on Instagram. And right now you only have 7,900. You're 79% of the way to your goal. It shows the days of the week you said you wanted to post. Your best posting times are all here. You can also create that stuff here, and it'll show in all those other places where I showed you where the times are. It'll just populate everywhere. It just shares it. Your platform stats, this is just where you would document your stats. So impressions, likes, saves, shares, comments, views, link clicks, open rates, click-through rates, all that stuff. All that would go in here for your major social media platforms, and just use the ones that you have. Down here, that same weekly to-do, it's syncing. So wherever you add them, it's going to automatically show everywhere. Content at a glance is the content that you said you wanted to post, and then the statuses of them really quickly. The to-dos that you said that you have some stuff that you wanted to post. These are like your ideas, things that you're supposed to be starting and doing. The progress, the things that you're in editing mode, things that you've completed or published, and any content ideas that you have. There you go. That's it. Scroll down. The posting times to see them more easily is right here. Like I said, anything that you put up here with the times, like you select the days, the posting times, it shows up here as well. They show up everywhere. And then your content calendar is easily viewed from here, even though this is the social media management. So you see your calendars and everything. I put them all on the pages where they were relevant. Lastly, for content, ads are content, but these are paid ads. So you can categorize, add a new ad based on the ad goal, whether it's awareness, conversion, or lead gen. So conversion, you can add a new one. Type the ad name. You don't have to use it like this. This table is the same thing. I just wanted to show you that you have ads quickly and you can see what buckets they fall into. But as you want, if I were you, I would fill it out from here. So open the table. What platform is the ad going to go on? What are the ad assets? So like the graphics. What's your ad budget? Your gross revenue that you made? What marketing campaigns is this ad related to? You just would click on that. Any notes you have, your objective, awareness, lead gen, and conversion, your profit that you made, what's the promo period for the ad. You select the first date and then you can click on end date and it gives you a range. I'm running it from September 2nd to the 29th. Related marketing content. All of the marketing content that you come up with, this is going to come from your marketing campaigns. It'll just relate it back to that. And then what's the status? Planning, active, or complete. That's it. That's how you use all of the things that fall under content. In the next video, I'll show you all the things that go under strategy.